Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.0324 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 3.71%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. From the all-time high, Vechain has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.02 mark. And having done so, I believe Vechain has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and we might see a very nice recovery to the upper side, which can take us back to an all-time high. And before that plays out, there are key scenarios that we need to take a look at here on the charts. Starting here from the daily chart, you can see we had been trading within this channel right here in blue, and we managed to break out of this channel to the upper side. We have also managed to break above key areas of resistances here on the 4-hour chart, and if on the daily chart, and if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can also see we had been trading within this descending channel, which is in red over here, and we managed to break out of that channel to the upper side, managed to break above a key area of resistance right here, and once we managed to break above that key area of resistance, we then saw a retest of this area, and this retest was a success. We then continued pushing to the upper side, managed to break another key area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark, and from there we have started seeing even higher prices, and at the moment we are just about to hit another key area of resistance. And this brings me to the key scenarios that I expect to play out, and I'll be basing it on the Elliot waves. I can have this movement right here as an Elliot wave, having this movement right here as the first wave to the upper side. Then we saw a retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, and the movement that we are in at the moment, this might be the formation of a wave 3 to the upper side. Then I would expect a retracement in a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1, and I can change the color of this to be red. And if I get a little bit into the details of these waves, for this first wave, once we made a high, we expected a retracement to the lower side in what will be forming a wave 2. So if I get a little bit into the details of this wave 2, by connecting the fibs to the low of the wave 1 and then to the high of the wave 1, that should give us the minimum retracement area for that wave 2 to the lower side. And you can see the wave 2 retraced to the area at around the fib level 0.382, then started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a wave 3. And using a trend based Fibonacci, we can get the target area for that wave 3 to the upper side. So using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2, that gives us a target area at around $0.0392 mark, and this is the area right here, which I have a yellow marking up here on the charts. So in this movement to the upper side, I expect this wave 3 to do the area at around the $0.0392 mark, and in that movement, that brings me to the key scenarios that I expect to play out here on the charts. It's possible that we might continue pushing higher here on the Vechain chart, and that movement to the upper side might get us into this yellow target, which we are just about to hit. And once we are in that yellow target, we can either have a reversal to the upper side, or we can manage to break above this key area of resistance up here at around the $0.0362 mark. And once we manage to break above it, we can maybe have a retest of that area, and if we see a retest, then higher prices could be coming our way, and the new high that movement to the upper side makes, that will be the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. Once we see the high for that wave 3 to the upper side, then I will expect a retracement to the lower side in a wave 4, then have another reversal to the upper side in a wave 5 to complete this wave 1 to the upper side. So it's possible that we might break above this key area of resistance, make a new high, then start seeing lower prices in a wave 4. and maybe that might be when we are trying to have a retest of this area. We might break to the lower side and form a wave 4 to the lower side, and it's also possible that we might not be able to break above this key area of resistance once we get into this yellow target that I have here on the charts for that wave 3 to the upper side. And once we maximize that yellow target, then we can have a nice reversal to the upper side in a wave 4. And once we have the target areas here on the charts in a wave 4, we maximize those target areas, then we can reverse to the upper side in a wave 5. And if I also take a look at the indicators here to see whether those movements here on the RSI will be supported, on the RSI we are trading at around the 66 mark, and that would mean we have a bit of room for us to continue pushing higher before we get again into the overbought region, and we have massive room to support any movement to the lower side. So you need to keep in mind that we have that room here on the RSI. On the MACD we are just about to print a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices could be coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.